On the subject of knowledge, Baba very humbly puts forth this statement. He says, he is talking to Chandorkar. Only by having gyan or knowledge, you can remove the ignorance and darkness of your mind and realize the clear picture of this world. What you have observed in this world is very true. There is little happiness and no end to sorrows and sufferings. Until the time you have this body, these sufferings will continue. They are all connected with this body. These miseries are deep rooted in this world. No one can escape from them. They appear in various different forms and affect everyone. Even I cannot get rid of them. Although I have abandoned all kinds of materialistic things, even I cannot get rid of them. The miseries are with you in some way and with me in some other way, which you must have noticed. They impact every single person who is born in this world. You see, that is why not accept that happiness cannot be found in the flow of life? As Baba says, it is full of sorrows. So where can it be found? In one's attitude to life. I cannot find it in the flow of life. We all know what life is about. But in my attitude to life. And what is my attitude to life? In effect, it is my attitude to the other. Because life means relationships. Either with people or with events that happen in my life. What is my relationship with what happens in my life? Is it harmonious or am I in conflict? What is my relationship with people in my life? Is it harmonious or is it based on conflict? Misery is there, as Baba says. That is why the Buddha says samsara is dukkha. The world is full of suffering. Nirvana is shanti, peace. And they are not two. They are not two separate things. One has to find that peace through samsara. How? By the attitude. On the subject of miseries, and since we are so familiar with Baba's miracles, it reminds me of an incident with Ramana Maharshi, the great Advaita sage Ramana Maharshi, who was on this earth little after Baba for some time. I think he dropped his body in 1950. One day, a mother came to Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi, referred to as Bhagwan, with her child who was very sick, almost on the verge of death, from what I recall, or either way. I don't even know if he had passed away. I don't remember the story clearly, but I know what happened. The boy was brought in front of Bhagwan and he recovered. Miracle, miracle, everyone said. Bhagwan said, hold on, hold on. He stopped everyone in their tracks. Wait a bit. I want to clarify one thing. I did not do anything. I did not even have a sankalpa that this child be cured. if I could perform this miracle, I would do it for everyone. It does not happen for everyone. So what happened was this boy was brought into the field of grace, Sanidhi. It is the grace which did the work. I did not even have the wish. See the humility of Bhagwan. Or he could have said, oh, yes, yes. I did not have the wish, but it was brought in front of pure presence, the pure being emanating through Bhagwan. That is what delivered the grace. But this does not mean everyone who brings someone sick in front of Bhagwan will get the same result. Because there is a higher power, a divine plan which knows best. So when we accept that the flow of life is miseries, the nature of life in that sense is imprisonment, we are fighting less and less with life. This also reminds me of another incident. Years ago, I met I think you could say Devi Bhakt, worship of the goddess, and he developed certain powers. So he told me, he said, Gautam, once I was driving through a village and there were people in a group crying. So I stopped the car and I saw someone was on the floor, lying there, body was lying there. Someone who had just passed away, someone young. So he said, I got out of the car. I picked up a fistful of earth and I told the crowd, make way for me. And then I took my guru's name and sprinkled the earth on the body, and the man woke up. And I told myself, such is the power of my guru and my sadhana. I was very happy. So happy that I was looking for another opportunity to prove it to myself. Opportunities came because I was now looking for them, but no luck. He said, I tried it the second time, exact same thing, didn't happen. I tried it the third time, didn't happen. And then I surrendered in all humility that even the first time had nothing to do with me. Then he said, now I don't interfere. It creates too much karma either way, so I've stopped doing all that. So Baba makes it clear that even he cannot escape his set of miseries. As he says, different strokes for different folks. It may not be the same form, but we all have to go through them.